Welcome back to day number 18 of the Couch to Handstand 30-day challenge. I'm Natalie and I teach the art of hand balancing, and if you've just popped along to this video, then I suggest you go back to the episode number 1, our very first session, to follow along and meet us along the way here. We'll start our warm-up today again with finding our center line of balance. Feet parallel, shoulder width apart. If you want, you can take a moment now to close your eyes and just check in with your body, reconnect the mind to the body, because in the next half hour we are going to need that connection in order to learn a new skill. So just pay attention to how everything in your body is perfectly stacked on top of the rest. The hips above the ankles, shoulders above the hips, effortlessly floating, and the head on top. Your spinal column is upright and almost floating in the air. Imagine you have a thread attached to the crown of your head, pulling you up towards the ceiling. So you're growing a little bit taller, and at the same time your feet are firmly planted into the ground. In between the crown of your head and the contact point of your feet on the floor, there is your center line of balance. If you were to draw a straight line from the crown of your head all the way down to the floor, that would be the direct line in which your body weight is falling into the ground. Just shift your weight back. Feel how your toes are clenching the floor. And shift it back to center. And now shift your weight front. Feel how your toes are clenching the floor. Shift it back to center. Just slightly shift it back. Notice what's happening in your body when you're doing this. Try to really draw your attention to what body parts and muscles are engaged when you're leaning backwards, trying to hold your balance. And come back to center. And relax. Open your eyes if you haven't opened them already. From here, let's draw the shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Big circles, activating the muscles in the shoulders, getting ready for our handstand practice. To the front. Back, up, front, down. Really make them a thing. Every front, back, up, down is a thing. It can always go a little bit further and be more articulate. By more articulate, I mean bigger and more precise and more engaged. Sometimes people ask me about what these elusive things I say mean. If you think some of the things I say are very elusive and vague, just ask me and I shall explain. So let's spread the arms out wide and curve and open up into a diagonal. Curve, open for 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Great, excellent. Now let's roll down. Roll down gently until you reach your maximum range. And if you reach your maximum range now, either bend or take your little elevation as a support, because we are going to now bend and straighten here. So you can also hold on to your shins, yeah? Or maybe to the knees, but we are attempting now to bend the knees and straighten them again. So you don't have to like entirely push them straight. As I said in the first
session when we did this, but it's just about the up and down movement. Let's do this 3 times and straighten. Bend. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Now walk the hands out. Walk the feet back. Pedal it out. Stretch your Achilles. Stretch your hamstrings. Get into moving your upper body. So maybe you want to move the upper body along. Push the shoulders into the floor. Wake up the upper back, the spine. Use your head a little bit as well in this movement, so your head is moving along. Great. Let's step the legs in and out, and they really, again, don't have to be as close to your hands as when I do it here. Do not compare yourself to me. Set your own standards for your movement and your body. So let's step in for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Other leg first, step in and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, great. Come down to the knees. We are going to do the warm-up again for our wrists. So wrist warm-ups are always really essential whenever you practice handstands, especially if you're a beginner. I would even recommend you do additional wrist strengthening exercises. There's many different fantastic videos on YouTube that you can find about strengthening your grip and the wrists, because if ever you get pain from practicing handstands, it is either because you haven't got enough flexibility or because the muscles at the base of your hand are not strong enough for weight bearing yet. So let's straighten the fingers, fan them out, lift the hand now for 20 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's do this one more time. Fan the fingers out, press into the floor. See if you can press a little bit more into your mat. And lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now the back of the fingers, press them into the floor. Actually, I also push a little bit with my thumb here against my fingers to stabilize them. Let's flip the wrist up for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Press into the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do this for 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Let's come to a 4-point position. Sink the chest in, push it back out. Sink the chest in, push it back out for 10 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Stay here with me. First core activation of the day. Flip the toes under, draw the stomach in towards the spine. Push your shoulders into the floor and lock the elbows out. Let's lift the knees for 20 seconds, then rock back and forth for 10. Okay. And lift off for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Stay here for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Okay, fantastic. Release. Come to the side together with me, supported sideways plank position. Yes. Now this time, again, we are already in the advanced stages of halfway handstand practice. We don't have a supporting hand on the floor anymore. And let's do this now here for 15 repetitions. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Great. Continuously challenging ourselves, bit by bit, little steps every day, and you'll find that little steps every day take you a very long distance if you keep doing that regularly. Other side, we want to equal out the burning in this side with the burning in the other side now. So let's put the hip up here, and for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Excellent. Now swing your legs around. Getting very dynamic here. Let's walk the elbows out to the front for our prayer position stretch. Let's walk the elbows together and let the shoulder line sink towards the floor. Hands coming closer to your head. And find a way to breathe here and relax. Stay here with me. And release slowly. Now let's take it into the elevation of the hips with lifting one leg up, holding it for 20 seconds. This time, try and lift the leg a little bit higher. And lift the leg as high as you can. Take more weight onto the hands. Lift it even higher. You don't have to straighten it this time, but really make sure those shoulders are above the wrists and the elbows are locked out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And come back down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in. Now we're working. Deep breath out. Straight away. The other leg. Position your hands. Lift the hips up high. Lift your leg up. Make sure your shoulders are above the wrist. The elbows are locked out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fantastic. And come down. Now let's take it again to our halfway handstand. We test for 10 seconds one foot, 10 seconds the other foot. Remember, those first testing exercises are about reassuring yourself, making sure you know your most efficient exit route if you fall, if you feel like you don't have enough strength. Yeah, so that's what it's for. And then we'll take both legs against the wall up here. And again, the key to this exercise is to lift your hips up high and
to lock the elbows. Lock the elbows, lock the elbows. I'm not gonna sing a lock the elbows song. All right, find your distance from the wall where the leg meets the hip. Put your hands into the correct position. We test. One foot up on the wall, the other one hovering above the ground for 10 seconds. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Other foot up on the wall. And let's hover the other foot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come down. Yeah? So for I haven't talked so far about where you should look in a handstand. You should generally in a handstand always look in between the hands, but for these exercises it doesn't really matter, so you can look at the wall, at the floor, whatever feels good for you at this point goes. Yeah? Let's now do 3 times 10-second holds. Let's do 3 10-second holds indeed. One foot up, the other up. Lift the hips up high, push the shoulders out into the ground for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down. Try to not make a sound on the floor. When you come down, deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in and out. Let's not rest for too long, because this is our endurance practice, which would boost our strength and make the handstands against the wall much easier. Plant your hands firmly on the floor. Press the fingers into the ground. One foot, the other one joins, and stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one. Plant your hands, your fingers on the floor. Lock the elbows out. One foot up. The other one joins. Stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And come down. Excellent. Now here again, meet me in a cross-legged position or any other way you'd like to sit. Now just lift one arm up, take hold of your wrist, gently pull yourself up and to the side. Planting the sit bones into the floor, making sure this hip doesn't lift off. And come back. Take hold of the other wrist, pull your arm up and to the side. Come back to center, release. Let's turn around, plant the hands here on the floor and lift the chest to the front. And stay here with me. And come back.
Let's give the neck and the head a little bit of a release. Chin lifting up, chin pressing down. Really nice and tall. Sit up straight and tall throughout the spine. If you want, you can hold your collarbone down. Lift the chin up, down, up and down, up and down. Key is to keep the spine straight and neutral and isolate the movement of the head. So let's tilt the head right and left and right and left. Press both palms into the floor, flex the fingers up, lock the elbows out, press your shoulders away from the ears. Release. One more time, press into the floor, flex the fingers up, press the shoulders away from the ears. And relax. That's it for today. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope I see you in the next session. I hope you're enjoying this so far. And I'm looking forward to spending the next 2 sessions with you. 2 more sessions, then we have a rest day, and then we have the 4th week. I lose track. Have a fantastic day.